Well, when they say that things are not going to be affected here, do you buy into that belief here, Vincent?
Yes, I think it will be just a short-term impact because overall iPad shipment coming from Chengdu is estimated to be only 20% of overall shipment. Hon Hai is still making most of the iPad from Shenzhen. And this Chengdu plant just affected one workshop that is doing the polishing, and Hon Hai has many other workshops doing similar process. They are holding the process elsewhere for safety checks. I think that will be done in just a few days, probably within this week. And they have inventory to supply to the very near-term demand. So overall, I think it won't be really a meaningful impact to the shipment.
Vincent, this is just the latest in a string of problems for Hon Hai. They've had labour problems here as well. How is this all playing out with the company's bottom line? How is it affecting, let's say, for instance, productivity for one thing?
Yes. The labour issues has been there starting from the jumps last year. Hon Hai has been taking measures to prevent that, and that has improved this situation. I mean, and Hon Hai is also relocating their plants, laborers moving inland in China, so that has actually increased temporarily their costs and expenses. Yeah, it's mainly because of that. I think this safety issue is probably just one incident. Yes, probably we're not going to see really subsequent similar events. I do hope for the best for Hon Hai. I think Hon Hai still has a very good execution. I think this is just one incident that will just have a really very short-term impact on the company's operation. And in terms of impact to the earnings, to the bottom line, I think it will be also pretty limited.
Right, you're saying, of course, we've seen it with other companies as they move inland to get cheaper labour. There's even talk there that they could be moving, actually, Hon Hai, and building facilities in other countries. Brazil is one country that's been mentioned. Now, what are the chances of this company actually upping sticks and leaving China?
Oh, okay. China has become one of the largest market for electronics products. So Hon Hai, I believe they will always be there. Just Brazil is emerging as an important market as well. Especially the company will have a global events like a World Cup and the Olympics, so the economy there will continue to improve, will remain the largest market in South America, probably will be even bigger. So Hon Hai, as the largest EMS company, they will have to increase their exposure there. And the import tax or the tariff in Brazil is pretty high, so the companies which has a production base there can actually attract many customers. Yeah, so Hon Hai has to turn more aggressive on that. But I think China will remain actually the major production site for Hon Hai for many years. Yeah, for Brazil is still in the early stage of development. Yeah, I think definitely that's one of the priority. But Hon Hai will remain in China.
Vincent, you've got 10 seconds. There's one report saying Apple is not always delicious for Hon Hai. Can you explain that sentiment very, very quickly?
Sure, because Apple stuffs like from iPad to iPad 2 is becoming slimmer. So for assembly, the difficulty in assembly is also getting higher. So for labor-intensive assembly business, that is really increased the challenge. Yeah, so for Hon Hai, is not getting much profit as in the past. Yeah.
Vincent Chen, thank you very much indeed from Yuanta.